Welcome to The Screen Queen, the show where I'll be talking about your favorite show or your favorite movie. You'll just have to find out what you're about to know. This is your Screen Queen, your host, Samantha Parrish. Hello there and welcome back to the show. This is your lean, mean, movie talking machine, Samantha Parrish. So, I knock on a lot of movies, and there are some movies that it hurts me to have to knock on. So, this might be the one movie that I can't knock on, even though it's not even out yet. Knock at the Cabin is scheduled to come out in a couple of weeks, and oh my god, this thing might be the best movie out of M. Night Shyamalan's career that could rival The Sixth Sense. This has been the most spellbinding and enigmatic trailer that I've seen in a long time. For those out there that don't know what Knock at the Cabin is, I'll go ahead and explain it to you. So, we have a couple that's going to, well, a cabin in the woods. That's where the knock part happens. And they take their adopted daughter, just having a nice little family vacation, but it's an M. Night Shyamalan movie, so unfortunately, happiness does not exist. And this little girl is playing outside, and she said that there are intruders, and unfortunately the parents don't believe her until, well, happens, and the family is taken hostage. 4 people take this family hostage, and they tell the family, you all have a decision to make. You have to choose which family member is going to die in order to save the world. And, you know, the parents and the little girl are just sitting there like, what? Now, right off the bat, it could have been easy to make this a hostage movie like any other hostage movie, but this thing has already been given layers in between the layers, and that's just within the trailer. There's a lot to look at and to pinpoint on for a majority of this trailer. We have 4 people that appear to be that they're on the same side, but they're also not on the same side. There is the recent trailer, the longer trailer that came out for Knock at the Cabin, had a woman saying, please choose someone or else my son is gonna die. And it appears to be that the ringleader is Dave Bautista, who is known for the Guardian of the Galaxy movies and the other various action movies, but this is going to be a first to see him in a psychological movie. I mean, without a doubt, I'm sure we're going to be having some action-packed thrills and chills, but this is really going to be a nice addition to Dave Bautista's career to expand himself as an actor, to do something that he normally wouldn't do. And my God, is that man absolutely spellbinding to see him, even for a few seconds. I haven't gotten to know his character all the way through because it's just a trailer, but I've been given so much about his character that I want to know more. But the biggest cream of the crop that I got out of the trailer was freaking Rupert Grint. That man looks demented. Rupert Grint is best known as Ron Weasley from the Harry Potter series and being in the show Sick Note, and he's been in some little stuff here and there. He doesn't even say much, but he looks like he's off his rocker, and I am down for it. So far from what I see about this movie is that it's taking actors that are escaping their typecast or just trying to spice up their career by doing something that they normally wouldn't do to see how far they can go in their career. And you gotta admire an actor that will go out of their comfort zone to do a character they normally wouldn't do. As much as I want to see Dave Bautista, and I want to see Jonathan Groff, and I want to see everyone else, Rupert Grint, I want to see, how did he become a psychopath? Why does he look so fucking demented? Is he the one I gotta be scared for, or scared of? You get a lot of questions out of this trailer, and realistically, that's what a trailer is supposed to do, is give you questions, not answers, to wonder what's going to happen. You want to know, like, what's going on. We've also been given little snippets of tsunamis and other horrific things happening in the world to know, well, shit, is it really going to happen? This movie could go 2 ways, and it makes you wonder how it's going to go. And thankfully, M. Night Shyamalan is getting a resurgence in his career that makes us want to have those answers. If there are people that are familiar with M. Night Shyamalan's work, then I'm sure you're aware that the man can do some great work, but he unfortunately stretched out his own trope, and people just got tired of his movies. He kept trying to do the plot twist at every single angle. It's like, hey, we're at the beginning of the movie. You don't have to do a plot twist yet, M. Night. You're good, man. You're good. And over time, he had some failures, but, I have to give credit where credit's due that he still did those movies, and he was just going through a learning curve, and then finally he found a new spark for movies, and lately there's been a lot of great praise for his movies and his TV series, from Split, Servant, and I believe Glass was kind of so-so, but now that we're getting a rejuvenated M. Night Shyamalan, this is going to be one hell of a movie. I am looking forward to it. I hate to give so much praise to a trailer and kind of jinx it because it's not out yet, but from what we see so far, it feels like it's going to be on the same presence of The Sixth Sense. To have something with characters we want to know more about and having a plot twist that you really can't predict. You've been giving all these pieces of evidence, but it still doesn't feel like it's enough, because you get those questions on top of questions that make you want to know what's going on. But it also makes you question yourself, like, do I really want to know what's going on? Like, am I going to be prepared for this? That's how you know a movie is doing right, when you're like, okay, whoa, this might be a little bit too heavy. There might be a lot of power in this plot going on right here. It makes you really enjoy the experience of getting to go through this movie like it's an adventure. As much as I can't wait to see how this plot unfolds, to see what is going to happen at the end of this, if this is really an apocalypse or they're just crazy people, I want to see how crazy can these people be. This really does have an emphasis on testing human endurance. When someone else invades your home, changes your balance of life, and changes everything that you know, and makes it topsy-turvy, how is that person going to change? How are these parents going to change in their own evolution? What are they going to do out of their character in order to survive and protect their daughter and be able to fight back? It's interesting to see that element play out in certain movies, and that's one of those little layers that I look forward to seeing in this movie. I really am enjoying the fact that M. Night Shyamalan is growing from his whole plot twist genre and getting to give us these layers that will get us to the plot twist, because the man can do a pretty damn good plot twist. We just need to get those layers to get there, and let's see what happens at Knock at the Cabin with how it's going to pan out, to see why these people shouldn't have come to Knock at the Cabin. Alrighty. So, that's a wrap on the Trailer Time episode. Oh my god. I can't emphasize enough how much I'm looking forward to seeing this movie, and that's a first time in this miniseries that I've said I'm probably going to go see it in the theaters, because usually I'm like, nah, I'm gonna wait till it comes to streaming. Like, I want to go have that heart attack in the theater. I am okay with that. This thing is going to be amazing. And whenever I do get a chance to go see this movie, I can't wait to talk about it for an episode on The Screen Queen. Okie dokie. That concludes your episode of Trailer Time. Now it is time for your feature presentation of Pocahontas. Okie dokie. You all take care now, stay amazing, and I will be back with another episode. Until then, this is your Screen Queen, signing off. Bye-bye!